Alright, part 3 of chapter 1, Deathshead Compound, for Wolfenstein, the New Order on Uber difficulty. So, the guy to your right, I don't believe you can actually save him. I think he always just ends up dying eventually. uh, Mainly because my first time through he died pretty quickly, but then this time through I actually had him live slightly longer than he did the first time. But I think no matter what, he just always gets killed before you get to the top of the wall. If you can avoid that turret. I just wanted to kill him just because I wanted to grab the shield, the health overcharge. But you can just completely avoid having to deal with that turret if you just move to the left or right and climb past it. So. But once you get inside here, this next part, when you actually get in, like, farther into the compound, it actually took me 2 or 3 tries to get to the field commanders without alerting anyone. Since I always managed to, I would get one, and I always would be very close to getting the second one, but a random soldier or one of the dogs would see me and fuck me over on getting through this clean. But when you come in here, melee kill this guy, and if you move quickly you can get this guy. The dog shouldn't get alerted, so you can very easily get 4 silent kills without alerting anyone. If you're playing through this normally, you should unlock the perk that allows you to throw knives. But because I died, then I lost the knife pickup, but I still have the silenced pistol, so I was able to easily headshot that other commander, and also get the perk from that one. And I believe that there's only like one random soldier left. And I'm not 100% positive if there's only the one other guy in this section or not. But for these early parts, even though I don't need to, I always just pick up the health pack, just because I'm used to like picking up health packs. So sometimes going into areas where like an overcharge of health will sometimes work out better in the end, especially if like you're getting into a section with like a lot of guys. Going in with an extended amount of health does come in handy in the long run. But when you get up here, I wait for the guy to walk past the dog, mostly because I want to say if you kill the guy close to the dog, it does set the dog off, especially since up the stairs there's like 7 other soldiers patrolling around up there. But after you kill him, move that sword to open up this shortcut, since going this way will put you in the room with one of the commanders for the next area, and you can very easily get a silent takedown on him. And so like this is the one guy in the area that can be the most challenging to get to if you don't take this shortcut, since because of where he's sitting, if you open that door, he's gonna be looking right at you, and unless you can move very quick to like kill him before he goes into like full alert, it'll be a bit of a challenge. Now this is where the enemy AI can be kind of iffy. He's practically looking at me, but it takes him so long to even get alerted. I was able to kill him before it set off the commander. So even that's one of the things that isn't really different on Uber. The enemy AI can still be very stupid at points, and in the long run it does work out for you some of the times, because that guy should have been alerted and I should have been screwed with that commander calling for reinforcements. But like I said, the enemy AI can be very stupid at points, so it worked out in the end for me. I keep bringing up the map because I couldn't remember where it is I have to go next, even though it's out the window to my left. But I knew I got seen by that guy, but so I believe I probably could have cut down me wandering around here trying to figure out where the hell I'm supposed to go now. But yeah, see, I encountered that guy and I didn't even really need to worry about him. But so I think eventually at this point I'm like, okay, I don't need to go this way anymore. I'm trying to remember where it is I have to go. When you go through this window, just be careful, because right across there's a guy that will be just unloading bullets on you, and I like completely forgot that he was there, so I took a lot more damage than I should have. But luckily there's some health packs over here, so now if you want to, you can stay and try and kill all those soldiers, but really you can just run past them and go into this area. And you want to be careful with that dog, because that dog can fuck you up if you're not prepared for him. Thankfully he's the only enemy in this little area that you encounter. So, but when you get up here, you need to hop on these turrets to help out your fellow soldiers. Now, I believe that you can deal with all the enemies on the other turret, since the only drawback of this one is that you can't deal with all the guys on the upper level. You pretty much have to jump onto this one to deal with everyone else. So I believe that you can just jump on this turret from the start and just deal with all the soldiers at one time. But I believe I forget which perk it is, but I think there's a perk related to getting a certain amount of kills with a turret, and I forget which class that that perk is associated with. I think it's like the assault. class, and I forget what the actual perk like unlocks, but once all those guys are dead, pick up any health packs that might be around. I actually took a lot more damage than I thought I was taking. That was one of those moments where I'm focusing more on the enemies and not paying attention to my health. And that's like 9 times out of 10 the reason why I'll die in an area. Because I'm trying to focus on the enemies to kill instead of paying attention to what my health is at. So... you know, that's the one drawback of having played so many video games over the year that just have natural health regeneration. That when I get to a game like this, or like Doom 3, that have health packs and everything, I would end up dying a lot more during that game and certain points in this game on normal, and couple of the like chapter 4 on Uber, because I'm too used to like just full on health regeneration. So I cut out the whole sequence of you jumping across that gap, since it basically just leads in the entire little cutscene of you falling down into this area. And after you get the key, if you open, I think there's one other drawer that has, I believe it has health or more armor in it. So when you go into here, you have a little more protection on yourself when you have to deal with this this I think it's like a super soldier. I think it's what the name for him are. Basically, you just need to do enough damage to him to have him open up his faceplate. You can melee kill him, but I would just try and focus on actually shooting him in the face when his plate opens up. And I cut out the whole sequence after this where you have to choose who to save. Mainly because it just leads into like one giant ass cutscene. So I just have the aftermath of making the choice. You get your achievement, and then really the rest of this is killing this super soldier, knocking out the gas pipes, and then your introduction to the hot wiring. I'll get into the hot wiring more in the second mission. So I will let the rest of this little section play out, and I will see you in chapter 2.
About broken feet. You get the damn window open. How wide of the metal control box there next to the window?